Hello everyone, welcome back again. This is just a follow-up video to the video that I had made about laying charges at the Humewood police station against a gentleman who had tried to run me over at the Summerstrand village in Port Elizabeth, in case you're wondering where we're at. So, coming up. Good morning, Mesh. Catch us on Twitter as @Mashallah Speaks. IG, it will be the man Yonela. Catch us on Facebook as Yonela Mashallah. Good morning, Mash. The After Joke Thoughts. My name is Uyonela Mashalaba, aka the iceberg that never broke. We all know that ice is just a little bit less dense than water, but we had never forgotten what that did to the Titanic. Welcome to the channel that speaks about social trending topics. It's uncensored thoughts, unfiltered talks. Do not forget to suggest your topics, guys, to us, because you guys are very important. Suggest what topics you think should be on this channel, and we will get on those topics. Again, do not forget to subscribe and do like this particular video. I suggest you start doing that right now. Do like the video. Again, you will catch us on Twitter at Mashallah Speaks. At IG, we are the man Yonela, and then Facebook, Yonela Mashallah. It is a big number. Okay, not so big, guys, but I had suggested a few weeks ago that we did, in fact, reach that humble 100 mark. I want to thank every single one of you guys for making that special for me. I know it's not big, but it's really, really humble. I'm humbled, in fact, to have reached that mark with your guys' support. I had been jogging a couple of times, and I've been getting a lot of shout outs on the road whilst I was jogging. I really appreciate that, guys. Keep doing that. But yes, we do have our 3 winners of the Good Morning shirt. Good Morning shirt is out. And yeah, our winners, guys. And again, this was generated via a random number generator. So you might know a few of these people. 2 of these people, I think, are familiar to me. But like I said, a random number generator was used to come up with these winners. So coming up first, Vuyo Ndodana. Vuyo Ndodana is our first winner of the Good Morning shirt. Congratulations. I'm sure I'll be catching up with you next year for you to receive your t-shirt. If you'd like, though, you can always just send me an inbox and send me your address, and then I'll send this so that you can gear it up during the holidays. And then our second winner is Megan Furnace. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Unfortunately, guys, English was imported to South Africa, so sometimes it becomes really shaky for some of us. But like I said, our second winner is Megan Furnace. Megan, please use any of our social media and then just DM us. DM me your number so that I can follow up with that, so I can make sure that you have your t-shirt and your sizes, guys. Please tell me what your sizes are so that I can follow up with that. And then our last winner, our third and final winner, Talent Mhlanti. Talent Mhlanti is from Durban, guys. I also know him. And again, I must repeat that this was generated with a random number generator, so it had nothing to do with me. So congratulations, guys. Welcome to the Good Morning Mash family. And to get on to why we're exactly here. Last week sometime I got a call from Humewood police station. I was called in because they had told me that they needed to talk to me more about the case. And then when I got there, the person that had called me was not there. So I was sent to the first floor to try and find my docket, and then I was sent back downstairs, and then we eventually found my docket. And what I was told there was that they could not find what I was alleging had happened, in the sense that in the docket itself they said what I had stated there did not amount to intimidation, or it could not be said to be relevant to reckless driving. So, and then they said they are basically not going to investigate, that they're setting this thing aside. Mind you, as you might know, when you get to the police station, your statement is never written by yourself. So my statement was written by a police officer, and I had said a lot of things that were actually not on the statement. And when I asked the police officer who was writing my statement, she told me that the investigative officer would know most of what I'm talking about, so there's no need to write everything. And number two, like I had told you the previous time, that when I got there, they did not want to open this particular case to start off with. So the environment was very hostile for me when I got there. And then I did get help from someone else, and then they then consulted with another lady there who had, I don't know whether that officer is actually a police herself, but she was at the back wearing normal civilian clothing. And then they advised me, and then we ended up opening that particular case. So by the time that my statement was being written down, there was a lot of hostility. So I didn't want to be to create more problems than there were already existing at that particular space. So I didn't argue with the police officer. I then signed the statement. So they told me actually that what I had written there does not tantamount to what I was alleging. And then I had told them that I'm not happy with what they are saying, because everything, like I said, could have been obtained on the footage at Pick and Pay. But then they told me that in order for them to go and view the footage at Pick and Pay, they need to open a case, and I don't have a case, so they can't open the case. And because they can't open the case, they can't go view the footage. You know, I was very perplexed. And then I told them that I'm not happy, that I was gonna send this with the Independent Police Investigative Directorate, and they didn't seem to care much. I then came back home, and then I did write an email to IPID telling them what had happened, and then telling them that I was generally unhappy with what had happened. What I didn't tell you though, guys, was that there's actually a history between me and the Humewood police station. A few years ago, a friend of mine came visiting over my place. It was, I think, Easter holidays, if I'm not wrong. It was Easter holidays. I'd cooked, and my friend came over. We had dinner, and then I woke him at around 11, and then a police van came through, and then they asked why we were walking at night in Summerstrand. And then we were like, we are students here, I'm just walking my friend home. And then he was like, do you have your ID? I was like, no, we don't usually walk with our IDs. That's not common practice. And then he's like, but you said you were students, where's your student cards? And then I'm like, I stay just 3 houses away. My student card is there. I don't walk around with my student card, it's holiday. And then they continue, man, in a very accusatorial fashion. And then I told them that, no, man, I don't appreciate the manner in which you're asking me that. I told you where I stay. I'm a student here. And then he was like, but why are you guys walking at this time? And so that's what happened. And what we ended up doing there, I said, if there's nothing that we're being accused of, I would like to go, because we haven't done anything. I don't understand why we're being asked these questions in the manner that we're being asked. So the gentleman then proceeded, and then they took me, they held me, and then they threw me inside the van. And then in the process, I gave my friend my phone. And then as my friend was trying to call my dad, the phone got hit out of his hand, and then he was placed in the van. He was actually handcuffed and placed in the van, and then the back of the van was pepper sprayed, and then the sails on the sides of the van were dropped, and then we were driven to Humewood police station, where we were held outside inside the van for like probably 30-40 minutes or so, and we were suffocating, well, obviously, because there was pepper spray in there, and we were screaming, and then they eventually opened, and then they put us in cells, and then we stayed there until Monday morning, and then people were taken to court, but we did not get the chance to be taken to court for anything. They did not take us to court. We asked why we were not taken to court. No one was basically paying attention to what we were saying. And then at around 9 p.m, I think, one of the police that usually does patrolling down Gomery Road saw us there, and then he asked why we were there. We told him, and then he was like, no man, this is nonsense. He just took down our statements, and then he came and dropped us off at home. We felt really, really violated in some manner, and then we didn't open a case against that, because really we were shaken, and all we wanted was just to get home, take a shower, and that was what happened there. So I wrote the email to IPID, and then IPID responded, I think yesterday. Yesterday IPID responded to the email. Let me check the email actually. The email says, complainant against South African Police Services, Humewood Police Station. Complainant is Uyonela Mashalaba. It's Y Mashalaba. Receipt of your email dated 4th December 2019. Forward to this office via Complaints Nodell Point. Pretoria is hereby acknowledged. The content of your complaint has been noted and referred to the office of the station commander of the Humewood Police Station for investigation. The said officers will be communicated with you in due course. It is trusted that you'll find the above explanation in order. Kind regards. I don't know, guys. For me, I kind of understand why the guys were not worried when I told them that I was going to send this to IPID, because IPID then sends this complaint back to the station commander, the same police station that I'm complaining about, to actually do the investigation. I'm not really certain in terms of the logic behind that. Obviously there must be logic behind that, but I don't know if I'm actually gonna get any joy from this. But let's wait. Again, let's not preempt anything. Let's wait and see what happens. Again, guys, igama lam Humewood Mashalaba, aka the iceberg that never broke. Don't forget to put your views across in terms of what I've just presented to you, because you guys know everything. Like, don't ever doubt your opinion on social issues. You guys know everything when it comes to social issues. So do voice your opinions below in the commentary section in terms of what I've just presented. I will be keeping you guys updated in terms of what will be happening from now, what decisions I decide to take on. Take care, guys.